Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's GCD's playing as Resi here on Starcraft 2. Recently picked up this game due to watching Live TV, what doing their little cast there, and when she's fails and all that great shit they put on there. Watching it for long enough that I decided that I just had to play this game. It looked like a lot of fun. It's I can tell from playing it that it's a very high skill based game, and seeing what some people can do with the controls that they give you, it's absolutely it's amazing. It's mind-boggling to me right now. So I've played about 20 games in the ladder right now, and trying to get better. And what I'm trying to do is I'm making this video to try and get better at the game right now. I definitely want to improve at this game, and I've already had a mentor, gentleman by the name of Hephaestus. Yes. He showed me a few things, and I've been watching cast and watching all kinds of people do all kinds of different things, and just trying to get an idea of where my playstyle is going to fit in, and just learning basically how to go through this. So what you can see right here is I sped up the beginning a little bit here because it's kind of basic what I'm doing right now, I think, for a lot of Protoss players, and I do pretty much exclusively play Protoss. I would love to play Zerg, but I don't have the ability to. It's just too much for me to handle right now. So, all right, back to this game here. Getting the pylon, the gateway, and the assimilator going, or the pylon's down anyway. So this is all happening, and basically just trying to get these get these probes out so I can get the economy going. I did send a scout out over here, and fortunately I'm going to find him in the very last base right now, and I'm trying to keep these pylons going so I don't get supply blocked here, so I can keep continuing to make probes and try to get out a few zealots here right off the bat, and try to throw off any early rush that may be coming my way. I always just kind of assume that it's coming if I can't get the scout on. And that scout is making its way up there, and that second gateway for me is going down. I know traditionally, I think most people put a third gate right there, but I slipped really bad. I just didn't have the money to do it. And I see all this going on here, so what I'm basically, sending my probe down there. So hopefully he thinks that I'm down there. I'm returning back to my base, and I can build up some more while he's focused on doing that. So that was mentality there. I originally tried to live cast this game, but I forgot to turn the volume down, and it was freaking horrendous, absolutely horrible. So I had to do it. I had to throw it in fraps and do this commentary right now, which is why it's kind of sucking ass. So yeah, I'm trying to get these troops out right now, just in case he does know where I am. I haven't seen him scout anything, but you can never be too safe. And here, I'm gonna get that 2 gas because I like to get the stalkers. I love to get I love to get those out. They're just a really versatile unit. They can shoot the ground, they can shoot air, so they can handle a lot of things that could possibly come at you. I know that I just realized now that I'm going against a Protoss. Well, obviously when I scouted the base, I realized it because he had chosen random. But so I'm not really expecting any kind of air usually. I am in Bronze League, so there really isn't too much of that. I've seen it a few times, and somebody take like a war prism or something over, or maybe I don't think I've seen somebody just harass the void ray. I've tried doing that a few times, and it works out okay every now and then. But here we go. Now I'm gonna get that this expansion, and really I only feel comfortable with these games if I can get an expansion, and timing has been it's been a pain in the ass for me. So I've been trying to get them earlier, so I can get a lot of resource going and get a lot of warp gates going, and just have the ability to pump out units. And this has really been my huge focus. Not so much teching, which in this game, definitely not going to be teching very much, as I am going to be focused on these gates right here and these gate units, and trying to use them somewhat okay. I don't do a very good job microing them. I could have done a lot better, but unfortunately it just wasn't the case. It's not in me yet to be able to do something like that. So I just keep practicing and playing the ladder and learning as we go. So I'm getting those additional gateways going right now. I'm gonna get the 4 gates because I know I got a pretty saturated main base here, or sorry, 3 gate robo right now. So I know I got that saturated, and I get, oh, here we go. Now I can see that he's got his forge cannons and a ton of zealots. So it kind of puts me at ease just a little bit to know that he's going, that heavy into zealots. And sometimes what I'll even do is I've tried pumping out a massive amount of zealots myself, and I'll send these over to the enemy base, make them think I'm going to use zealots, and then go for like stalkers and sentries, or try to get some void rays out to sneak around the base. So they're looking for the ground units, and I got everything else going on, and I got the range and all that good shit. So yeah, now I'm trying to get trying to make this base actually work for me over here. And I know what he's got over there, and I really am just trying to wait till I can feel comfortable enough to get some additional gateways and head on over there. So that observer is going to come out for me, and unfortunately for me, I'm not going to realize that I'm going to forget that there's cannons over there while I'm sending him over there. But his main mission is to check for the expansion, to see if he is trying to go for an expansion. That will determine how fast I guess I want to run over there, because if he's going to expand, then those units alone will be able to take care of it and allow my economy to go up. So he's traveling over there, and I'm just trying to get some units and trying to go back and forth, trying to get the probe count up, trying to get the pylon count up, trying to get the unit count up. And now that we got the money, here we go. Here comes going to come the additional gateways here. And 6, I think I could probably run 2 more on this, but it didn't end up being an issue this one. But it was just how I was feeling at the time to use this amount. So I am going to get a nice little mass out here in front of my base, because we saw those zealots earlier. I'm not sure if he's playing the push with them. I just assumed that he would, because if somebody's going to make a bunch of zealots right off the bat, you would think that they would just come running for your base. Unless my ploy earlier worked, I'm not sure. I didn't watch the replay of this. I just kind of got the game, and just decided that I'm just gonna, I'll just do it. I wanted to be able to see my point of view and what's going on, and unfortunately I hid my cursor, which was really stupid if I was planning on doing that. But you can basically see you can imagine what my mouse is doing. You can see all the stuff it's mousing over. As I finally remember to saturate, well, not fully saturate, but get some gas going on those bases. And I'm going to get some more pylons going here as I am getting ready to push out, and I definitely want to be able to have, I want to be able to get as many units as I possibly want with the economy that I have. And feeling pretty comfortable about staying at this at the tech level that I'm currently at, which I oftentimes am. I really don't I usually don't make it too far enough in the games where I need to tech up to, like, Colossi, or I've never used carriers or motherships or anything like that, or even like the high temp, dark temp, because it's such a path to get to them usually. Even though I could be doing some really great macro while this attack is going on. And yeah, I'm definitely using those little those little bubbles there. I know they're not force fields, but I want to say force fields, because those are the force fields which I put up there to try and stop his guys from running back, which they apparently had no intention of doing. So, good for me. I'm going to try and remember my best as I'm doing this is to pump out these units and just keep them coming. As they're dying, I'll be making more, and everything will balance out in the end. Also, I put them over at the base, the pylons on IBI, because I wasn't sure what I was going to get into. So they're at the base in case I get counterattacked for right now. As I'm going to push in here and see that, I'm not really getting hit with a lot of units right now. I feel pretty comfortable inside his base at the moment. At this point, all I know is that he's got this one base up here, and I am just able to pump out units like nothing. And he seems to only be wanting using zealots, which is it's fine with me, because here he's going to follow them in between his own buildings here. So not very smart on his part, as my stalkers are going to pick them apart. And I did send a probe over a little bit ago to do that proxy pylon, and now these guys are starting to tear me up a little bit. So here we go. Here's going to come the reinforcements, and I'm basically just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing into this base, just trying to take him out and finish this game. I can see that he's still coming at me, and I, I don't think he's aware that he's definitely not aware that my pylon is there, as he seems to be pushing these units out and feeling pretty good about himself right now. But unfortunately for him, I am going to be massing units in here just non-stop with those 2 bases running and 4 simulators. It's really not going to be a problem for me to just mass these guys in here and just have them start doing some damage. And just, he is just not getting any money in right now. His place is practically mined out, and I see this and I'm feeling pretty good about this. So this is kind of why I'm doing this all in. I'm not focused on my base at all at this point, just because I see this. And I don't see, like, he doesn't have a lot of units, so I don't think he has a good economy going on right now. And so this is just just pumping him in, and just doing all my focus on taking this base out, trying to be as methodical as I know how to be, which is not very much at all. I can see he's got these 3 up here, and I know he's got the stuff back there as well, but I just want to get these probes out of the way is really what I was trying to do, just so to stop any his harassment on me while I'm in his base, which it's very little, but I'm not doing a very good job of using my blink with these stalkers. I went through all the trouble upgrading it, and I hardly use it, which is unfortunate for me, because it would be so useful in this base where there's all this great clutter for cutting these zealots around, especially after they charge in like that and their cooldowns go away. So now I'm feeling pretty confident that a counterattack is not coming, so I'm going to send my guys over here to back up my other dudes. I'm going to leave a few more on my base just in case, but I'm taking half my force out of there, and it's basically just going to be working this place down. And he is really doing some work on me. I think he might have some upgrades. I definitely I didn't get my forge down to get my upgrades, which is unfortunate. Usually I do remember to get that and get those going, but it ended up being okay in this game. And like I said, once I started rolling out here, I just felt that as long as I did this, it was going to be a victory, and I wouldn't really have to worry about anything else. So this is going down, and yeah, now I got a really nice number, getting the double reinforcements from the warp gate and from my own base, and they're just going to get in here and just do some work. And I'm trying to get these pylons down so he can't use any of these buildings, can't amass an army or anything like that. So I'm just going to try and put everything out of commission with these pylons. I'm not sure if this is the correct way to go about it, taking down a base, but it's what I'm doing. And whew, yes, I'm looking at this count and just going, oh, glorious, glorious, glorious. As nothing is going back up. But yeah. So while this is all happening, I guess we could talk about I can see a lot of things that I'm doing wrong, and I know that other people can see things that I'm doing wrong, which is fine, exactly what I want to happen. Now I'm getting this expansion, in which I should have gotten like 2 of them, I feel, like while this battle was going on. But that's besides the point. Well, it's actually the entire point. So, yeah, let me have it. Let me know any vital flaws you can see, and things that I'm doing wrong, things that just make you cringe and shudder and just make me think I should be just hate myself or killing myself or whatever. Yep, so this is wrapping up. I can see this guy down here. I know that he's aimed down here anyway, so all these units are coming down. Expansions are going in the works, and units are still popping out, so everything is going okay. And these guys are waiting to mine the living shit out of that, just in case he has more that I don't know about, but it doesn't appear that this is so. And let's do. When are these guys gonna get queued down here? There they go. Alright, so now that we got a little sizable army down here, gonna poke in and see what he's managed to do in the short time that he's had in here. And it's the exact same thing he had up there, so it's probably going to turn out about the same for him. That pylon's going to go down, and these guys are not going to be sacrificial lambs. They are going to get preserved, and they will get some backup going on here. And this is going to get sped up real quick because I'm running out of time. Let's see, so all this is going, everything's going just in case. Just in case there's more bases, so my other bases are going up, and I'm gonna get this nice little army amassed in here. He's pushed back, which allows me to just run inside here and go to town. put a few force fields up over here and start reinforcing it, and that's going to end the game right there. So let me have it.